Because I'm with you through thick and thin. Whatever trouble you are in, I don't care whatever you do. Just know that I love you. Oh, whoa. Oh, I love you.
You're live.
Well, hello there. I am Smokin Joe, and this is my show, Season 2, Episode 27. Woo! That means this is our 72nd show. Is that true? I think that's true.
Yes.
72 shows in. We are here at Hotel Minnesnowta. We're in the Galactic Lounge It is not quite as galactic, not nearly as galactic as it's going to be coming up soon. We're just getting started. Later on in the episode, we have a lovely little walkthrough that we did earlier. So if you're in the hotel and watching this, no, you can't find me by watching the video. But you can find me in the Galactic Lounge. Come on down. Come and hang out. First and foremost, I must ask you, I don't have a screen, so I'm just going to guess. I'm going to ask you all to please share.
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Share. Share. The video, because, you know, Facebook's fun and lets us, you know, chat in the chat. Chat in the chat saying hey. And some of our regular chatters are actually here in the room.
Holy crap, I don't know what they're using, but it's killing my allergies.
Hi, Captain. See, lots of folks coming in today. Maybe it's us. We sprayed some Febreze in here. Is it the Febreze? Anyway, but if you're watching in the future on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you will get all the newest Joe videos, all the fun stuff from me. You know, it's not just Smokin Joe Show. I got Kind Country videos, I got Dead Larry videos, Iron Star videos. Things keep popping up. Let's see. Last week we had Renegade in here, Tyler Rennie. We talked about his involvement with Roots Within and his band from the beginning, grew up to now. How he's turned all of his musical influences into a solo loop project, Renegade, and all the stuff he does with Romer Dome Familia, who will be here in the lounge helping us run sound, in the lounge helping us perform. We have a telethon coming up. And also the best part, I think, of last week's episode was Fruit Ball, where Rennie and I put fruit in tights and then whacked it. It looked like we had big dongs swinging around. It's hilarious.
It was around your waist. Funny as hell.
It's funny as hell. They said, not me. So you don't want to miss it. Watch last week's episode on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Smokin Joe Scarpolino. Big thanks to our sponsors, GlassOak Hemp Jewelry. GlassOak is joining with Galactic Get Down Enterprises to sponsor our main stage at the Galactic Get Down. Handmade hemp jewelry from the finest of Murano lampwork, glass pendants and beads, natural wood beads, semi-precious and precious gemstones, and 100% hemp. Visit their page at GlassOak Hemp Jewelry and give them a like. That's the sign for a like. Wick Creations is back again for, every year? Was she there the first year?
No. She started year 3.
So this will be her third year. Second year. Second year? Third, fourth, fifth. So this will be her third year.
Third.
I can count. Wick Creations, she is creating exclusive monthly Galactic Get Down candles, where all the proceeds of candles go to Galactic Get Down for us to put on a much better festival. Each month features 3 unique candles inspired by Galactic Get Down. Buy a candle, show your support. For more information, visit www.etsy.com/shop/ShadowWick Creations. That is Shadowwick, the best candles this side of the Milky Way. Thanks a lot to my patrons who support me, Smokin Joe, every month, help me buy groceries, pay my bills. I really appreciate it. Big shout out for Caitlin Paxton, my lieutenant. I have a bunch of ensigns, but only the lieutenants get shout outs. It's part of the deal. Part of the deal I make on my Patreon for my patrons. So if you're interested in supporting me even more, get exclusive content, ticket discounts to things, fun chatter, weird videos, things like that, it's www.patreon.com/SmokinJoeMusic. Let me check back in the chat, see who's all in here. Well, hello. Hello, Shane. Hello, John. Right there. Hello, Shelly. Right there.
I'm in the chat.
Yeah, you're in the chat.
I'm sharing the video, that's why.
Yep.
It says that you're watching.
We're all in the chat now.
I'm sharing it.
But without further ado, let's get to our first segment, the Weekend Get Down. Weekend Get Down. What's getting down around town? Weekend Get Down. Tonight, starting in 1 hour, the doors are open. We have Get Down Enterprise. I know the name of my company.
Scoot to
Get
your
Down
left.
and
Scoot to your left a little.
to my left.
There we go.
I can't see the screen. You see.
Right.
Get Down Enterprises presents Mrs. Pinky and the Great Fox, Vibe Corp, and more. Get Down Enterprises LLC proudly presents to you Mrs. Pinky and the Great Fox and Vibe Corp, featuring support by Social News? Is it French? Social News? And Ghosty at the Turf Club. This eclectic night of music is not to be missed. We are showcasing some of the best up-and-coming artists Minneapolis has to offer. Come find out what the hype is all about. Mrs. Pinky and the Great Fox is a Minneapolis-based band hoping to connect with their audience through their soulful jazz, R&B, and alternative sound. The Vibration Corporation, also known as VibeCorp, is a band from Minneapolis, Minnesota. The group brings a funk and hip-hop inspired sound that starts parties across demographics. So whether you're 18 or 80, VibeCorp has something for you. 21 plus, doors at 8, music at 8:30, $12 at the door. Go say hey to me. I'll be down there in a little while, and especially go say hey to Joe Barron. Just got back in town from Florida.
Woo.
I'm sure he's loving this right now. It's negative a million degrees, and he was just in Florida. Sad day for him, but I'm happy because he's here suffering with us. And you know, kind of goes without saying, but we are here right before the big event. Hotel Minnesnowta is happening tomorrow. Gates are at, I want to say 3 or 2. There are 5 locations throughout the hotel to catch the music. We have Conference Room E with late night music Friday. We have the Creekside Lounge with the bar and little restaurant with intimate early evening sets. The Regency Ballroom features full big sets in the ballroom, you know, where you got your Useful Jenkins and your Sweat Band and your Megan Hamilton is all in there. The Galactic Lounge, right here, featuring the best local and regional acts around, and also the Pool Room, where you can catch the pool party sets. Diane Miller is playing the pool party tomorrow, and yours truly is playing the pool party Saturday afternoon from 1 to 3. So there's a lot to choose from Saturday afternoon, but you know, let's say you're trying to win the Mario Kart tournament, you don't win, come out to the pool party, I'll make you feel better. It's going to be a great time. Because I not only am going to have like acoustic, I'm going to be playing acoustic, but when I get tired of playing and want to jump in the pool, I have a playlist. I'm going to just push play and then go and jump and swim and just have music bumping for 15 minutes and then come back and play some more. Because, you know, it's not really fun for me to play a pool party unless I actually get to party in the pool. So that's cool. Happening Saturday. Also happening Saturday, right here in the Galactic Lounge, the Romer Dome Familia and Vicarious Visions Community Fundraiser 2020 featuring Dimitri Rollis, Cass Haley, members of Druzy Rose, Pat Forsyth, and many more, hosted by our very own Dustin Wayne, not me, so I'm excited to not host something. We are having a telethon right here in the room, Romer Dome Familia and Vicarious Visions fundraiser, purchase of a new tent for more outdoor local music in 2020 and beyond. That's right, Romer Dome, we need a dome. So we got like, you know, gazebo we're looking at, a couple big tents that we can use for our launch pad at Galactic Get Down, that we can use at all sorts of events throughout the summer and winter time. There's more, which means more access to Romer Dome silent jams and more family-friendly events. Watch to catch a glimpse of some of the acts playing at Hotel Minnesnowta, and don't miss your chance to help support local live music. Romer Dome, Vicarious Visions, Get Down Enterprises, we're all very supportive of that local live music, I tell you what. Saturday, more music in all 5 rooms. Mario Kart tournament, which I previously had mentioned, which Heatbox is hosting. I'll tell you what, first time I ever played a Switch, Nintendo Switch, I got 3rd in the Mario tournament. So, I can't play this year because I'm playing at the pool. But if I were, better watch out. Yoga going on tomorrow, Kid Grass with the Kozaks. So if your little kiddos like bluegrass, bring that out. And Vicarious Visions live stream starts at 3 p.m. So you can watch that at home. If you're stuck at home, can't come out to the festival, you can live, vicariously through the live stream. So that's this weekend. I would tell you other stuff that's going on, but we all want you to come here. We all want you to come right here. But on Sunday, if you're still in town, make sure to swing by the Turf Club for Charlie Parr. Charlie Parr is doing his January Sunday residency every Sunday of January. This Sunday is January 19th with Al Scorch. Tickets are $12 in advance, $14 day of the show. 7 doors, 7:30 showtime, 21 plus. Later on this month, we have Get Down Enterprises presents the String Dinger CD release party with White Iron Band. That's very exciting. So it's a late night show at the Ice House for the String Dingers. Doors aren't until 10, but they're releasing their new album, Dealing with the Devil. Join them, and the White Iron Band is playing the late set. String Dingers are first, $15 at the door. But in addition to that, we have a Pimento pre-party, just like literally Ice House is here on the same block, Pimento is here. So we're doing a pre-party with Feeding Leroy at the Ice House, featuring, and we also have a super jam featuring members of Kind Country, Pert New Sandstone, Useful Jenkins, Space Monkey Mafia, if you can guess who that is Joe Barron. And then myself and lots of other special guests coming in to pick and jam. Since the show starts so late at the Ice House, we figured, hey, we'd have a fun show before that. So come on down, January 31st. And then it's not on here, but February 1st, Iron Star is playing at the Turf Club with Druzy Rose and Topaz.
Hour, hour.
Huh?
Hour, hour.
Huh?
Hour, hour.
Sorry. I don't like it when she goes, owa, owa. It sounds creepy. Owa, owa! Like, oh, jeez, did somebody get hurt over there?
How's that?
Like, ow, owa! Like, then it's like, oh, they're happy. The owa, owa is super weird to me. Thanks, babe. She does it all the time. It's not. Anyway, I think people that watch the show are getting used to me, like, barking at my wife from over there.
It's part of the entertainment.
It is.
value.
And I try
Right.
my best to replace her when she's not around.
Yeah, babe, stop doing that. But of course, looking very far ahead into next summer, the Galactic Get Down returns for our 5th year, our 3rd year at Outback Ranch in Houston, Minnesota, July 30th through August 1st. We got Dead Larry, we got Kind Country, we got Iron Star, we got Space Monkey Mafia, String Dingers, Druzy Rose, Feeding Leroy, Flow State, Splimit, The Immaculate Beings, Irie Minds, Bob Pat Band, The Smokin Joe Show, live and in person. And of course, many, many, many more artists to announce. We have so many announcements coming up. It's just crazy. Tickets are on sale now. They're going to do nothing but increase in price over time. So grab your tickets now. We're getting farther away from the holidays and your excuses are just lessening. So grab your tickets as soon as you possibly can to the Galactic Get Down, and we'll all be much happier and much better off. We got a lot of cooperation going on with the Galactic Get Down. We got a lot of new stuff for this year. We're going to kind of let it out slowly. We don't want to tell you all the goods right away. And with that, I would say that completes our weekend get down for this particular weekend. Our first video is by Mrs. Pinky and the Great Fox, the band we are featuring tonight at the, hey, the people. Hi. The NJG crew turning out. Mrs. Pinky and the Great Fox, brand new band. They're starting to spin some of their stuff on the Current. I'm excited to see what happens with this band. Very talented folks. Playing tonight at the Turf Club. Show starts in just over an hour, so get your booty down there. Brave the cold. We live in Minnesota. Get used to it, he says, after staying home for 5 days in a row. The song is called Sunny Days.
This is not a new one. And it's called Sunny Days. Cool.
We're back. We're back. Here we're back. Hello, everyone. That was Mrs. Pinky and the Great Fox, and judging by the comments in the chat, seems like you liked it a lot. So I recommend you check these folks out.
Woo!
We're really excited to work with them a little bit more. You know, kind of get down enterprises adjacent. We don't directly work with them all the time, but I do love what they do and hope to bring them out to more events in the future. But let's take a look, and I'll read you a little blurb or two about the fun stuff coming at us at Hotel Minnesnowta tomorrow. First off, we'll start with my boy Cass Haley. Now, if you don't know anything about Cass Haley, I'm about to tell you. One, he's one of the nicest fellas you'll meet in your entire life. I don't know if you've ever met him, but he's a very real person. Looks in your eyes and listens to you, and really just very sensible. I was pretty, because you always expect musicians to, as a musician I'm saying this, to be a little standoffish, but he is not. Open Eyes, the intensely catchy first single off his 5th album, Lessons and Blessings, out June 21st, strays from Cass Haley's usual upbeat mode, and he knows it. A melancholy vibe is usually not my M.O., laughs the Texas singer-songwriter-guitarist, and the many fans of his sunny reggae-influenced music are sure to agree. But when this particular song was conceived, life had interrupted Cass's rhythm in a big way. With 4 albums under his belt and thousands of shows behind him, Cass was dividing his time between touring and spending time with his wife and kids on his Texas farm. He'd grown up immersed in ska, punk, skateboard culture, who didn't, right? And the classic reggae pop of bands like UB40 and Sublime. He'd long since absorbed the hard knock lessons of his dramatic runner-up finish on an early season of America's Got Talent. He'd worked with indie reggae label Easy Star Records, made other fruitful collaborations, and shared stages with the likes of UB40, Nako, Trevor Hall, etc., etc. All along, he'd gone his own independent way, building an inviolable career on the road and in the studio. And, fun fact, he's up for this really cool prize. He might win this awesome Lincoln sponsorship from the car company Lincoln. And so you can vote for Cass once a day, every day in January, for him to win this big prize. I can't for the life of me remember what all the prizes are, but check out Lincoln Chart Your Course is what it's called, and vote for Cass. I think I voted for him maybe every other day. I've managed to remember, but vote for Cass. He's a wonderful man and definitely deserves it. He's been through the ringer and he's coming out ahead, so I'm very excited for him in his whole life. And also, he's an alumni of course, the Galactic Get Down. Speaking of alumni of Galactic Get Down, Porky's Groove Machine. Holy cow, this is one funky group of costumed misfits, I'll tell you what. Porky's Groove Machine is a licensed provider of environmentally sustainable nerd funk that is ready to help you get on with your baddest self. I think that's true. But the quote was from Maximum Ink Music magazine. Since forming in 2011, they've crisscrossed the Midwest and East Coast, bringing their mature musicality. Oh, that's mature masculinity. Their mature musicality. I was like, I wouldn't call them masculine, but their mature musicality, but not so mature sense of humor, to audiences of all ages. With their tight playing, choreographed dance moves, and audience-engaging performances, they always bring a funky party that is sure to get crowds laughing, dancing, and singing. Releases include Porkus, their 2016 presidential campaign platform, Make America Funk Again, Magic Brunch, and This would be a great present for my grandma. Their album was called This Would Be a Great Present for My Grandma. That's adorable. Their upcoming full-length release is slated to be released in spring of 2019, so hopefully that's out by now. Porky's Groove Machine also offers workshops to middle and high school band programs in which they share their passion for funk, improv, and getting silly. I live catty corner across the street from the Hot Dog Trombone and the Red Ranger. So I see them, and I see Porky's van and the Dead Larry van hanging out together sometimes. It's pretty fun. Porky's Groove Machine playing Friday. Also playing Friday, one of Minneapolis' newest funk bands, the Sweat Band, first seen opening up for Kind Country at First Ave last April. Hailing from the Purple City, Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Sweat Band gladly takes part in the revolution to keep the funk rock Minneapolis sound alive and well, something that one of their influences, Prince, helped create. Founded by smooth jazz saxophonist turned funk rocker Danny Q, the band features a supergroup of all Minnesota-based musicians. They'll quickly have your body moving and your head beating with sweat with their combination of feel-good funk heavy grooves, and high voltage rock and roll with just the right amount of throwback, chucks, tracksuit, and tape decks not required but strongly recommended. Sweatband Funk debuted at world-renowned Minneapolis venue First Ave on the main stage, opening up for bluegrass band Kind Country, completely captivating the packed house and leaving them literally shouting for more. "Funk me hard," man in the front row said. "Funk me hard." That was like a direct quote from man in the front row. The group is planning on releasing their debut album in late 2019, so maybe that came out too. These are all things we took from their internet pages, so they need to update that. We didn't do it, not us. So check out the Sweatband tomorrow night right here at Hotel Minnesnowta. Julian Davis, another alumni of Galactic Get Down. He has never had his own set, but he did play with Useful Jenkins in 2018. What can you say about Julian Davis? He's young, he's adorable, he's approachable, he is one of the most talented young bucks I've ever seen in my whole life. Julian Davis is a flat-picking guitar player focused on bringing new energy to the classic bluegrass numbers, as well as deliver new music the band is developing in the bluegrass genre. He has won the Kansas State flat-picking and mandolin competitions before he turned 18. He shared the stage with many great talents like Bruce Hornsby, Vince Herman, Leftover Salmon, Traveling McCurry's, Bill Nershi, all before turning 20.
Jeff Austin.
For the first half of 2019, he was with the Jeff Austin Band as the lead guitar player. Julian Davis and The Situation formed late in 2017 and is anchored by Logan Perez on bass and Julian on guitar. There's a cast of all-stars that Julian collaborates to fill out banjo, mandolin, and occasionally a fiddle or dobro make a tour run appearance, often starring Iron Star lead guitar player and Kind Country frontman Max Grant. This has done wonders to keep the shows fresh and full of excitement. They can play to a seated listening room focused on hearing every note in harmony to a big-time festival stage with a huge audience of enthusiastic fans. Through and through, Julian is an entertainer. Whether you come to more of a private solo performance, a club in your city, or a festival around the country, rest assured you will be in for a treat. There are many more acts Friday to check out on all the 5 stages. But before we get to Saturday, we're going to show you a little walk about the hotel we took earlier. Just kind of checking it all out, giving you a little sneak peek. So welcome me and John from the not so far past, giving you a little walkthrough of Hotel Minnesnowta 2020. Hello, we're here in the Galactic Lounge at Hotel Minnesnowta. It hasn't started yet, and I'd just like to thank Joe for having me on the show today. You can see shaking paint's getting set up right there. So far the room's not very exciting, but we're getting there piece by piece. We got a whole day. As we exit the room, right across the hall here, we have conference room E. It's where Space Monkey Mafia is playing. The late night jams are here. They're gonna move all this stuff out of here. We'll put it in a stage. So we got 2 stages in the 2 conference rooms. Start at one end, and here we go. For those of you that haven't been here before, it's a pretty nice hotel. We're not gonna wreck it, right? Right. So we go down. This is where the coffee was. It's gone now. We go walking, walking, walking. That's where everybody will come in. Outside in the dark and cold. Got green rooms and offices over here that you will most likely not be allowed to go into, but I'm sure some of you will go in anyway. Walking through. I see signs for concessions, and our first big stop is here at the main stage. Over here. Hello, we're doing a walkthrough. Looking at it. Look at it. Well, here it is. It's so glorious. We've got the stage built. Sound's going. We got plenty of time. High ceilings. Ooh, chandeliers.
Where are you guys from?
I live in Minneapolis. I just do like a live stream show every Thursday, and then we're doing it in a couple hours, but we're doing like a pre-walkthrough filming so I can put it on the show. We're doing it like from here, featuring this weekend. We did it last year. It worked out pretty well.
Okay.
So that's the main room for music. So the music is all on this end this year. There's nothing downstairs. So last year the swag was downstairs. Hello, Shelly. We're recording our segment of our walkthrough.
Oh, well, it's a good
This
thing
is
I
Shelley.
caught you.
One of the ultimate fans of Galactic Get Down, and probably me personally.
Well, you're just involved in so many awesome things.
Yeah, what can I say? Throw a rock and you'll hit something I'm doing. And walk over here. Oh, it's not the only music. The only music on this side of things, other than the pool, is the Creekside Lounge, which is super fun and fancy.
Very
Restaurant
intimate.
And a bar. And then we'll put a stage here. Where there's football now, there will be music. Over here, I believe.
And out here,
There's snow? It's cold?
somewhere I think was a creek off in the distance,
Is there a
hence the Creekside name.
I see the cricket. Who's playing? Football? Cool. Yeah, so you can grab a drink, catch a show. Is that Larry lyrics? And then this is probably the coolest looking part of the hotel, I would say, is the walk to all the rooms. So all of you who have all of your rooms will be in this magnificent hallway, entry room here. Got rooms. Ceiling goes up, people will be hanging out of the little holes here. It was really fun last year trying to find people, because you hear them and you're not sure what level they're on. I did a lot of climbing upstairs, personally. Yeah, and if this is your first year coming back to Hotel Minnesnowta at this hotel, you're in for a treat. It's just very, very nice. We could go outside, but it is -degrees. And for those of you who are coming early, and if you're in the hotel right now, you can come down to the Galactic Lounge and hang out with us if you want. This is pre-recorded, by the way. Now, here's how we're gonna see if I remember how to get to the pool. I should probably figure it out since I'm playing there. You can catch Smokin Joe at the pool at 1 until 3 on Saturday. Here's my question. Is this it? Is this the pool? Smells like the pool. Yeah. Well, there it is. Oh, good. We're just going to walk through for the festival. Festival walkthrough. There's a bar by the pool. Bathroom. I think the pool's over here.
If you're going in there, though, we can't have you filming.
Okay. So that's the pool. It's in there. We'll have pictures later. That's the pool. This is where people who are coming from the pool are going to get real cold. So yeah, I mean, in short, that's about it. You got end-to-end music, libations, music, 4 stories of hotel rooms. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. So make sure you beat the storm or drive extremely carefully on your way here this weekend, and get prepared for a good time. Anything else we want to look at, John?
I think that's pretty all-inclusive.
And make sure to come and hang out with us in the Galactic Lounge. We got comfy seating. We'll have a few snacks here and there. We have sci-fi films, short films, just video going on all the time. We have live artists, shake and paint. We have digital arts. And for the first time, we have second sight visuals doing projections all over our room. And it's going to be super fun and trippy and great. So I suggest that you come and lounge with us at some point this weekend. Music starts in the lounge at 5, and I believe the first music of the weekend starts at 3 tomorrow. So come on down. It's going to be great. I'm live. So that was the hotel. Thanks, Joe, for walking us around.
Thanks, Joe.
Well, you know, because yeah. Back to me. Hello. Anyway, so here we are in the Galactic Lounge. What about Saturday, they said. What about Saturday, they said to me right now. Well, Saturday, let's talk about Rampant Roots, who happen to be an alumni of Galactic Get Down. Funny pattern we got going on here. With a passion and undeniable respect for roots music, this power group gives rise to a unique, soulful sound while remembering the musicians that laid the foundations before them. This rampant sound comes from a deep spot within the soul and can be linked to a collaboration of blues, funk, rock, folk, and even reggae. Yes, even reggae, forming an atmosphere of mind-melting and feet-stomping jams. Based out of Minneapolis, Rampant Roots consists of Will Efforts, the lyricist, vocalist, and guitarist, Dimitri Rawlis, also from the infamous, they're known for being badass. I'm going to say bad, but they're actually amazing. Also from the infamous jam group Frogleg, known for his soulful lightning solos. Josh Maxwell, the room shaker, wherever he goes, the funk will follow, the master of the thundering bass. And finally, the spine of the band, Derek Fagerwald, bringing the rampant rhythm. Whether this four-piece is sharing their music with a festival family, a rowdy bar crowd, or an intimate music venue, they vow to inspire, intrigue, and invigorate the room to create one musical moving organism. Yes, organism, not orgasm. Rampant Roots form a night of old-style jams mixed with self-written music and soul-shaking covers. A few of their endless influences include Allman Brothers, Bob Marley, Tedeschi Trucks Band, Neil Young, Widespread Panic, Parliament Funkadelic, and so on. We respect our roots, but we also love to add our own rampant twist and simply get down. I think that was appropriate for 5 W's. Down. Long live local music. Rampant Roots. Also, playing 2 sets this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Useful Jenkins. You know them. You love them. You've partied with them. You've seen their cello player if you've ever seen me play. Useful Jenkins is a contemporary acoustic band with a foundation rooted in bluegrass and readily taps into other genres such as folk, funk, rock, hip-hop, and even reggae. It didn't say that. I like how people throw in reggae like it's crazy. Even reggae. I'd love it to be like even hardcore thrash metal. Their music generates emotion and sends a message to a wide range of listeners, giving them an eclectic group of followers from all walks of life. The band is a 4-piece at its core: bass, lead acoustic, rhythm acoustic, mandolin, and it's currently been integrating the violin as a 5th melodic layer, and a cello. How old is this? 4-part vocal.
Off of their page
I know.
today.
Took it off the page today. So 4-part vocal harmonies accompany the wall of stringed instruments, leaving listeners with a strong, clean, and unique sound. Useful Jenkins thrives on energy. They flourish in the moment and have an unmatched resonance with the crowd. While frequenting Minneapolis, Minnesota, the band was established in and currently resides in Mankato, Minnesota, and Hawaii. And Minneapolis. So Minneapolis, Mankato, Hawaii. You know, give or take a few thousand miles. And of course, you get a big old chunk of me Saturday afternoon at the pool party. Like I said, I'm gonna I have a pool playlist made. I'm probably gonna curate it a bit over the next day or two. That I'm going to put on and funk to. Speaking of which, if any of you listeners are coming to the festival and have a nice Bluetooth speaker I can borrow for the pool party, it'll save me having to find a weird cord. So yes, you out there, Bluetooth speaker, bring it on home to me. Smokin Joe, that's me, is a Minneapolis-based alt-folk pop supergroup fronted by Joe Scarpolino of Dead Larry and Iron Star, that's me. Joe hosts a rotating cast of Midwest talent featuring members of Kind Country, Useful Jenkins, Space Monkey Mafia, and Sister Tree, just to name a few. The genre is a mix of bluegrass and 90s alternative rock, with elements of folk, pop, reggae, even reggae, blues, and funk. Smokin Joe songs focus on the lyrical content and melodies most of all. The songs and stories are often autobiographical about my life and provide a real and raw look into the tragic yet joyous life of me. I utilize my music as an emotional outlet, and the songs are as much therapy for me, very true, as my fans. Overall, it's about balance. You cannot have love, hope, and togetherness without fear, despair, and loss. It's this balance that draws fans to the music. My number one goal is to inspire and be inspired in return, for there is no greater gift in life, except for maybe life itself. I added that last bit. I should add that. Moving on. Space Monkey Mafia. I don't know if I've said a band name more than my own other than Space Monkey Mafia in my life. Space Monkey Mafia. Space Monkey Mafia. Where do I begin? I started working with them. Their humble beginnings a couple years ago. Look at where they are now. They just got back from Florida, doing their third national tour of the year of 2019. So I guess technically the first one of 2020. From somewhere deep within the urban jungle of St. Paul, Minnesota. It's not really a jungle after 5 p.m., but the urban jungle of St. Paul, Minnesota. A band with a stellar new take on horn-driven, high-powered rock has emerged. Space Monkey Mafia. Their unique blend of crafty horn arrangements, tight vocal harmonies, and catchy songwriting, colored by an anti-establishment streak that has kept crowds skanking and hollering across 13 states since their inception in 2016. I bet you can add another few states. Let's call it 18 states. The band's infectious live energy is captured in their 2018 Sorry for Your Time, which features 10 original songs written and produced by then classmates Blake Foster and Riley Jacobson. In the summer of 2019, Space Monkey Mafia dropped their sophomore release, Captain Crook, which is a concoction of both energetic, political-driven songs while also embracing the band's more mellow side. Hello! Nice shirt!
Hey, Joe.
Wearing a Smokin Joe shirt. Hello, hello. Welcome to the lounge. There are lots more acts on Saturday. Max Graham has a late night pick, but from what I understand, it's possible it'll just be Max Graham's fam doing the late night pick. We'll have to be here to find out. It might just be me and Joe Barron. Who knows? Let's see. So, moving on to our second and final music video of the week. We have Useful Jenkins doing their song Home Sweet Home from Hotel Minnesnowta way back in 2015 when it was at America's Best Value Inn in Albert Lea. That hotel we felt we could destroy a little bit more, and we did. And we did. By we, I mean I didn't. I just walked like 8 feet behind my friends destroying it, being like, guys, we should not do this.
It was already destroyed.
Yeah. Space Monkey Mafia's like, my room doesn't have a lock, and I think we can talk like shit about this hotel because it literally doesn't exist anymore. It changed hands. It doesn't. The people, if they can't get mad, it's out of business. I can't. This isn't slander or libel or whatever. So Useful Jenkins, Home Sweet Home, Hotel Minnesnota, 2015. Hello. We're here in the Galactic Lounge at Hotel Minnesnota. It hasn't started yet. And I'd just like to thank Joe for having me on the show today. You can see Shaken Paint's getting set up right there. So far the room's not very exciting, but we're getting there. Piece by piece, we got a whole day. As we exit the room, right across the hall here, we have conference room E.
All right, y'all, this next song is a song that we wrote after we stumbled across one of our favorite places in the world. It's called Harmony Park Music Garden. It's right down the road. We're going to be out there this Memorial Day weekend for Revival Festival. We hope to see you guys all there. The song's called Home Sweet Home. life in the city's moving way too fast. Gonna kick off my shoes and feel the bluegrass and move to the country 'cause I wanna be free. 'Cause living in the city's like I'm living off key. It's better than the hard concrete. You can stop and get a spot from everybody that you meet. Feel the energy rise as the sun goes down on the train skies big, dropping everything down. Well, I wanna be back in harmony. Well, I wanna be back with my family. Wanna give you a hug and say welcome home. Spread the love that's in your heart and you'll never be alone. About to do a little dance up to the stage, getting ready for the show. Off to see the wizard, spread the love and watch you go. Well, I wanna be back in harmony. Well, I wanna be back with my family. Wanna give you a hug and say welcome home. Spread the love that's in your heart and you'll never be alone. Well, I wanna be back in harmony. Well, I wanna be back with my family. Wanna give you all a hug and say welcome home. Spread the love that's in your heart and you'll never be alone. Well, I wanna be back with my family. Wanna give you all a hug and say welcome home. Spread the love that's in your heart and you'll never be alone. In harmony, well, I wanna be back with my family. Wanna give you all a hug and say welcome home. Spread the love that's in your heart and you'll never be alone. Hell yeah! Spread it!
Hello, we're back. So that was Useful Jenkins from 2015. I was just saying, Pat Forsyth has not aged a day, which I feel like is impossible. But Pat, let us know what you do. Let us know your regimen. We could all follow that.
Lots of whiskey.
You know what? Better off don't tell anyone. So we're gonna dive into the acts that we have right here in the Galactic Lounge this weekend. A lot of really cool stuff. We brought in some things that are brand new to us, new artists that we've never worked with before, and also just trying to mix it up from our normal bookings. First and foremost, the first time we're working with these folks, and they'll be at Galactic Get Down, Druzy Rose. Druzy Rose is amazing. I call it electro pop group.
You skipped one.
Oh, I did? Oh, I skipped one. First and foremost, we have the Dank. Not Druzy Rose, the Dank. I believe they're from Fargo. The Dank formed in 2017 with a collective goal to bring great live music to the region of Fargo, North Dakota, I think. We enjoy a wide array of musical styles, they do, with a focus on creativity and musicality. Get up to get down with the funkiest band in town. I do like that they used Get Down. So they will be here first thing happening in the room, 5 o'clock tomorrow will be the Dank. And then Friday night, our main act of the night is Druzy Rose. Druzy Rose is an amazing band featuring Joe Barron. You know him, you love him, on bass. I call him electro pop. Druzy Rose is a 7-piece group born in a basement of Minneapolis in November of 2018. So they're just a baby band. Although driven primarily by dreamy lyrics about the life and times of a part-time party girl, full-time cynic, the band also features high-energy performances on alto and tenor saxophone, piano, synth, guitar, bass, production, and drums, seamlessly combining the genres of bedroom/dream pop, dream pop, and piano-driven indie. Druzy Rose creates music that speaks deeply to the troubled collective human consciousness in a manner that is both charmingly whimsical and brutally raw. I'd say that is a wonderful description of Druzy Rose. They're our big act tomorrow, Friday night, right here in the lounge. Renegade overnight tomorrow night. Renegade Tyler Rennie, our guest on the show last week, also guitar player for Roots Within, is doing a solo set. Actually, Romy will be joining him as well. Maybe me, who knows. Renegade is the one-man Roots Jam experimental project of Tyler Rennie, singer, guitarist of touring act, reggae act, Roots Within. He deftly weaves guitar, keys, percussion, and vocals with his loop station, creating a musical tapestry similar to Keller Williams and L-Dub.
And Mikey D.
And Mikey D. Mikey D! Mikey D! I love Mikey D. His set with the Iron Star show was really good, and I gotta give him props for playing an entire set, second floor, like less than 24 hours after he broke his ankle. Because that was pretty brutal. His performance was in great shape, and he told me, he was like, I don't feel so good. I want to go home. I was like, I love you, man. I'm so glad you still did the show, because like, I don't know, breaking your foot is no joke. But the first thing happening Saturday in the room, we have Thomas Estrom Music. Let's see, what do they say about him? Thomas is the lead singer, songwriter, and rhythm guitarist for the Northern Medicine, a jamgrass folk band. Thomas has also been very active in the Minnesota music scene for years, and has performed at many music festivals and venues such as Project Earth, Shangri-La, Earth Rhythms, Geneva Lake Jam, Oktoberfest, Revival Fest, Meadow Fest, Front Porch Hoedown, and now Hotel Minnesnowta. Thomas works very closely with the music community at numerous festivals and venues across the Midwest to help provide a quality musical experience to the masses. That is true. I saw Tom working super hard at Revival last year, and every time I go to Harmony Park. So thanks, Tom, for all you do, and we'll see you play. I won't see you because we're playing at the same time, but make the loop. See Tom, come swim with me. Go check out Heatbox's Mario Kart tournament. Everyone I've talked to says, no, man, I'm going to be there the whole time. I'm going to win. I'm like, well, that can't be true for everyone. So if you lose, which you probably will, come and see us. Come and see us play music. I mean, just pure statistics. You probably won't win.
Only one person.
Only one person wins out of like the 100 that have signed up. Moving on. Very first time booking this fantastic singer-songwriter, Ethereal Rose. Ethereal Rose is a vocalist, lyricist, singer, songwriter, performer, runway, go-go, veggie, straight edge, lifer. She's got a lot going on. She's here to mix it up. We're gonna bring in some pop. I thought bringing the a little bit electronic, some more of the pop music into Hotel Minnesnota gave it like a wintry vibe. It's like you get the even reggae in the summertime. I guess somebody keep it going, and then get some different stuff in the winter. It is getting cold in this room. I'm not. It is, yeah. Woo! All right. Anyway, so Ethereal Rose will be Saturday night, or Saturday late afternoon, early evening, and then our primetime main stage. We're not even a main stage. We're a side stage. Don't flatter ourselves. Sim 1, previously known as Simone Smash It. Sim 1 with Surreality, or Surreality. Does anybody know how to pronounce that? Surreality. Surreality as their focal point. Sim 1 is a Minneapolis-based glitch pop artist who creates music for misfits, mathematicians, and mutants of all kinds. Yeah. You may have spied Sim 1 on the First Ave main stage on one of their West Coast dates, or sharing sets with Dory and Electra, but whatever the case, their blend of live vocals, theatrics, real-time music production, and crowd interaction are unmistakable. There has never been, nor will ever be, no one but Sim 1. I love that tag. Sim 1 is amazing. She has pillows for merch. I just aspire to do some of the things that she does. Her fashion is on point 24 hours a day. I'm a huge fan of Sim 1. I'm so happy to bring her out to Hotel Minnesnowta this year. And then closing out, playing all night Saturday night, pretty much until we shut them off, I imagine, brand new to the scene is Sipel. They have this spaceship. Is this spaceship here?
Yep.
This spaceship here that they have explained to us is powered by music, or sound waves. Powered by sound waves. Where's the... Ooh. Over there, there's a little antenna
Yep.
that collects the sound waves. Sipel resides in this spaceship, and then through a leak in the ship, they hear the sound waves are being collected, and that is the music they create. John Marin said it was something like 70s rock and roll mixed with like new age electronic. Sipel is a self-proclaimed progressive pop duo based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, but they got spaceships, so they're definitely our kind of thing. So welcome Sipel as they play late night, Saturday night, right here in the lounge. And I think that's about it. That's about all we have going on. Right here in the lounge, we have a telethon that's happening. We have live art by Dizzle Arts and Shake and Paint, and for the first time, Second Sight Visuals doing projections in our room. It's going to be super trippy and fun. Check out this Snow image while I grab my guitar, and then I'm going to play a song, and then we're going to call it. And then we're going to keep setting up our room. So just one moment, everyone. Hello, I'm back with my guitar. I'm going to play a song. I haven't decided which one yet. I was thinking I'd do a new one. Oh yeah, we did Long Time and Love in Outer Space with Iron Star, so I'm not going to play either of those, but I will play a song about climate change. One of the angriest songs I've ever written. And it's turned into an Iron Star song that I'm super proud of. It'll be our second single coming out this spring. But the song is called What We Took Away. It goes like this. We'll never get back to where things were, but still you trust its every word. And this is far beyond absurd, haven't you heard? And so begin the water war, lock up the door, board up the store, and set off for the northern shore. Room for one more, room for one more. We're trapped in a pressure cooker that we set in motion. As the final ice melts into the ocean, you deny you played a part from the start, from the start. What will our children say one day when we find out what we took away? And cover your face as you run away. Wildfire rage is here to stay. We have only ourselves to blame. Masses migrate. And still you hide what science finds. Another lie will pacify. As everyone lost their minds, one of a kind is mankind. The world is a ticking time bomb and we lit the fuse. There's not a single thing on earth we won't abuse. You deny you
from the start. What will all children say one day as they find out what we took away? The oil's found its way to the well. Now there's nothing left to sell. And what you thought would keep you safe, a fleeting chance, one more day, just caught the wind, saying have a pleasant stay. And they are marching at the gates, and they cannot be far now. We found out the hardest way. Time to take our final bow. All we know of this life is disappearing overnight. The spider in this web of lies is about to take a bite. How could we stay? We are what we took away. And then, of course, for those of you out there who listen for a long time, I'll play a song that you might know. What one, though? Do a throwback, way back, song I don't play that much anymore, but I'm sure some folks out there will really enjoy. I got the world's smallest violin, playing a sweet song just for you. Oh, toss in the towel, pull the plug, pack it in. They'll never know what you've been through. But if people are just people, equals through and through, then that makes us all the same. So everyone you know, in everything they do, must be carrying a similar pain. Come along, let's meet, eat and drink, be merry, 'cause you know there's no way to foresee when we're dying. Make a list, check it twice, perfect plan, very nice, really profit, pay the price. Oh, you keep trying. And you are yours, I am mine, separated by a line, it's all in your mind. Telling tall tales. Decision maker, risk taker, teamwork breaker, Mr. Maker, a true faking forsaker. For when all else fails. Oh, I got the world's smallest violin, playing a sweet song just for you. Oh, toss in the towel, pull the plug, pack it in. They'll never know what you've been through. But if people are just people, equal through and through, then that makes us all the same. So everyone you know, in everything they do, must be carrying a similar thing. Well, you want to be attention, well I got the invention, no it's one that mends the rips and the tears. And it causes the expansion of the mental comprehension, an alternate dimension, there is the mind of its cares. But freedom makes us human, yes I know, the illusion feels like truth when you first hear, but don't trust it. Just accept the current moment, one and only thing permanent, everything else is changing, but you don't get it yet. Oh, I got the world's smallest violin, playing a sweet song just for you. Oh, toss in the towel, pull the plug, pack it in. They'll never know what you've been through. But if people are just people,
But don't worry, everything will be alright. And what's your hurry? Get out and enjoy your own life. 'Cause now is the time when we all must decide. Do we want to live or do we want to die? And there are people, oh, they are corrupted through and through. You just make sure that those people aren't you. There's beauty in the world. All you boys and girls who make it all worthwhile. But if you can't break a smile, I got the world's smallest violin playing a sweet song just for you. Oh, toss in that towel, pull the plug, just pack it in, because they'll never know what you've been through. But if people are just people equals through and through, well then that makes us all the same. So everyone you know, in everything that they do, must be carrying a similar pain. All right, world's smallest violin. I don't pull that out a lot because it's a lot of words. A lot of words. And you know, like after playing that song for 10 years, I got sick of it. I put it on the back burner. But it's coming back. Coming back. So what do we have left? Just to say that next week we have String Dingers in. They're going to be talking about their new album. We'll be playing some games. We'll be back in the studio. I'm super excited for String Dingers and working with them more and more. So come to the studio or watch us, as always, 7 p.m. Thursday, Central Standard Time on my Smokin Joe page. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see most of you out at Hotel Minnesnowta this weekend. And if not, check our live stream page, or check our Galactic Get Down page, my page, for our telethon going on Saturday afternoon. John, we got anything else?
That's it.
That's all we got. So thanks so much for watching, and I will play myself out.
Because I'm with you through thick and thin, whatever trouble you are in. I don't care whatever you do, just know that I love you. Oh, whoa. Oh, I love you. You know, sometimes you got troubles, so many troubles, they're getting you down. But you don't have to worry about your troubles no more, 'cause, well, I'll always be around, because I'm with you through thick and thin, whatever trouble you are in. I don't care whatever you do, just know that I love you. Oh, whoa. I love